Hey, this is JT with Silver Street Marketing, and today we are going to be talking about the difference between finding agent leads, so sellers for retail agents, and investor leads, so motivated seller leads that you can be used for flipping, wholesaling, any type of investor style lead, creative finance, whatnot. So we are going to be talking a little bit about the difference between finding those on Facebook, because there's a couple key differences. If you don't do this, typically what's going to end up happening is if you're an investor, you're going to have a bunch of leads that are not as much, as well qualified or motivated for a solution that you're looking for. So it's going to be a bunch of wasted money. If you're an agent, there's going to be a bunch of leads that you get that are going to be better fit for an investor that can't really sell on the market. They don't really have the type of equity that they need to be able to sell with an agent, and the type of quality of home to sell with an agent. So we're going to talk a little bit about the difference between those and how to run your Facebook ads, whether you're a real estate agent or a real estate investor. So we're going to talk first about the investor side. There's a couple key points you want to focus on when you're a real estate investor and you are running your ads to make it different than just any other type of seller lead to find a traditional seller like a retail agent would be looking for. One thing is going to be the type of media that you're using. Media typically is going to be the first piece of filter that we're going to use inside of our ads. So obviously we've got targeting that we're running to certain types of sellers, but that not always is going to take out those people who have a nicer home that could be sold on the market where they're looking for full retail value. We also don't want to come out and say, hey, are you looking to sell your home at a discount? Because most of the people who hear that are going to say, even whether they know their home is not worth the quality that they could sell it for or not, they're going to say, no, I don't want to sell my home at a discount. I want to get as much as I can for it, right? But the difference is, as an investor, you're looking for people who are willing and know that their home is not the best home on the market and that you offer different solutions for them specifically that are going to help them sell their home quicker, easier, and also get them cash in their pocket so they can go ahead and start that new life that they're looking to go ahead with. So that's what we need to make sure that is clear. And the first place that starts with is the media. That media, we want to have images of homes that look like homes you typically buy. If they look like normal, homes that are selling on your market, then really you're just going to have tons of people who have homes that look like that, and they're going to be like, oh, well, it looks like they work with someone like me, and they're going to go ahead and submit their info. We're looking for people who have specific problems. So if they're going through foreclosure, we want to post pictures of homes that maybe look like they're going through foreclosure, or maybe it's an older home that is an inheritance property that's in probate courts or is full of things that none of the inheritors want, right? We need to be focused on what's happening to our motivated sellers and portraying that situation in the media that we're using inside of our ad. So that's going to be the first piece. So find homes that look like homes that you typically buy. Find homes that look like they're going through situations in which you buy, and use that as creative inside your ads. Second is going to be the copy. With our copy, we don't want to just be like, see how much your home is worth. That is very much a traditional route. If you're a real estate agent, most of the time you're looking to get a CMA out to the person because you know that CMA is going to lead to a conversation, and that conversation is going to lead to a couple other conversations that will eventually lead to a listing. Us real estate investors need the leads and the deals quicker. So what we need to do is we need to have copy that talks about the easiness of fast and easy sale, no repairs, no fees, get a cash offer today. And then when we go into that conversation, we highlight the solutions that we offer for the specific problem or situation that the seller is going through. That way we have very tangible solutions that give an idea and a reason for why our offer might be a little bit lower than what they would get on the market. Essentially, it's going to save them, though, because of the solutions that we offer, that they're going to run into problems if they do list on the market, right? So we want to outline that inside of our copy. We don't need to jump into specifics, but we want to hit the main points. Fast, easy, no repairs, no fees, no commissions, right? We want to talk about going through that as-is sale, that they don't have to worry about anything that might come up in the property. They don't have to worry about any liens on the property, any tax issues, any foreclosure issues, right? We're going to take care of all that. We want to make that very clear in the copy because it speaks very outwardly towards people who are going to be more motivated sellers that would work with investors rather than ones that would work with real estate agents. And then third, what we want to do is we truly want to focus on our conversion pages. So for most people who are real estate agents, they're going to be running typical lead forms. And the reason why is it's much more of a numbers game for them than it is for real estate investors. Real estate investors, our leads cost more. Typically, it takes a little bit more to convert them, so we put more time and effort into it. And third, we need more quality. We can't work with anyone that has a home that needs to sell. So we want to focus on the conversion points. So for real estate agents, they can do things like lead forms. It doesn't matter. They can have a lot more broad motivation because if that person has a home and they're looking to sell in the next 6 months, then it's going to be possibly a good fit for them. Whereas for us being investors, we're looking for a very specific motivated seller. So we want to drive them to a website. That website's going to act as a last and final filter to filter out the motivation of our leads to give us more motivated leads than less motivated leads. It's going to take a little bit more money on Facebook, but that's okay because we're going to have a higher close ratio for what we're spending versus using a lead form that will get a lot of people, all different levels of motivation. You're going to be contacting them. It's going to cost a lot less, so you're going to get a lot more leads. So you're going to be in it talking to lots and lots of people that aren't motivated or not getting a hold of anybody versus where you're talking to maybe 10 to 20 people every single month, but you're closing 1 or 2 of them. So that's the difference. That's what we're looking for. So when it comes to being an investor, we want to do those 3 things, right? When we can focus on those 3 things, they act as filters for our ads, they act as filters for our audience, and they allow us to get the most motivated versus the less motivated or the better fit for a real estate agent that needs a little bit more numbers. They're looking for more contacts. It's going to eventually lead to a listing, maybe a purchase of a home as well. It's just a different type of lead. So it has different ways to market and to focus, whereas real estate investors need to focus on different things. So that's what I would do to make sure that you're not getting a ton of agent leads and you get more real motivated seller leads on Facebook and Instagram ads. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. If this is something that you guys don't want to do yourself, we do have tons of resources for you below. There are trainings, there are courses, there's a quick start build where we build everything for you and hand it over to you. You don't have to pay us monthly. And then there's full management where we take care of everything for you. 100%. All you focus on is closing deals. So if any of that sounds good for you, check out the links below this video. Make sure you like and subscribe so you can see more updates as time goes on, so you can get even more advice on how to find more motivated seller leads and close more deals every single month. All right. Looking forward to seeing you in our next video. And let me know if you have any questions. We always want to be able to do any FAQs on these videos as well as get you the answers that you're looking for. All right. I will talk to you later.